Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Grimloper. And we are currently in pretty good shape. We have just gotten very lucky with the hunting. Managed to get a deer, and then the wolf got us another deer. We got like 2 for 1 kind of set up. Definitely need this water. Going through water like crazy. Sounds really bad outside. Yeah, we can take those on. They're really noisy. Let's see what's going on out here. It is really bad outside. So at the moment, we really can't go chase after 1, 2, 3, 4. We could work on boots. Probably be a good use of our time. I don't think we need the pants because the deal, we haven't found the work boots, which would be great, but I don't know how quickly we'd be able to find those. So the big one would be obviously to repair these, but we need to make some gloves. And I think the boots would do us some justice at this point. Got 3 out of 4 rabbit. How much to do the hat? Takes 3. But we need the mittens more than we need everything. So those need get 1 more of those cured. 1, 2, 3 or 4 for the boots. It's 2. So we need gut.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
All right, let's make sure she's fed and watered. Excuse me. And I'm just going to go for like 5 hours. We're just going to go crazy today. Because we got the extra food, we got the ability to put time into this. That's been kind of our problem up until getting the bow, is we've been kind of running around. Just trying to stay ahead of the curve. We haven't been able to heal. Haven't been able to make warmer clothes yet. Get a drink there. So what I like to do is like get these done, maybe get the mittens done. And then we need to probably start thinking about heading out of here. I was thinking about doing some fishing. Not too sure about that. Probably go get our snares. Maybe bring those with us. They're just sitting there just getting ruined at this point. And kind of maybe head towards Mystery Lake. Maybe further than that. We need to start trying to hunt the bear. Need to get some warmer clothing going. So, kind of what we're doing right now. What? Just put it for. We'll stop when we have to stop. Okay, so we got 2 hours left. Let's use night vision here. Eat some more.
Man, if I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Sleep for 6. Rehydrate. Sleep for 6 more. All right, we've rested. Keep eating, Astrid. Keep eating. Take advantage of the moment. Grab those. No. I'm not going to worry about starting a fire. It still sounds bad outside. It's like it gave up a little and go to completion here. And voila. You are going to look so fabulous. Yeah, we get almost 2 degrees of temperature with those. Get another insulation. Still could use another warmer hat. Ooh, these are almost done now. Good. Good, 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 good. And check the weather. Also, I think we got more food out here. I don't know if it's cooked or not. I can't remember. Once again, the weather has not changed. Yeah, we've got stuff we haven't cooked. Well, guess if we have to, we could use some coal. We do have some extra. I'm not going to do it just yet. Dispose of that. Probably don't need all 3 of those on there. We got 12. Those at 79. Might be worth it to make another bow if we don't have anything else to do. That wouldn't hurt. those are just hours away from being done. Let's eat and drink. Do this for a couple hours and we'll check that rabbit skin. See. Seems like the weather's giving up a little bit. And yay, we can do this. Let's grab a couple just to be unsafe. All right, let's switch gears here to rabbit mittens. This is a 5-hour project. Oops. Go back to that. Actually, let's make sure we are hydrated. Eat. What time is it? I think we just do this one go here. Let's get this done. So like the wind. Another degree.
Man, I could use a drink.
Yeah, we could all use a drink after playing this game. All right, a few repairs. We got to get our underwear under order. That's just maintenance there. So this doesn't give us anything better than the toque, other than maybe what's windproof and waterproof. Yeah, it gives us some windproof. Okay. Starting to look furry there, Astrid. Starting to look furry. Okay, we still got a little bit of daylight left. Astrid's dying of thirst. I'm going to go ahead and continue the bow for a couple hours. Dunk a dunk. I don't think I've heard that sound before. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get the bow to near completion. Because I don't want to make it and then have them go back and forth with wear and tear. Aurora. Well, let's take advantage of the Aurora. So I'm thinking like if I get it to 0.5 for an hour. Let's just put it for, I don't know, let's go for 3. Yeah, we got a little ways. My thinking is that way it's not completed. It's not going to use that bow. And then when we're ready, all we have to do is find a workbench and then we finish it for an hour. We could do that next to a fire if we had to. It's daylight. Too early to travel. Cabin fever's coming on us. So getting out of Dodge is going to be a good idea. Like 2.5. Daylight will come on. All right. We are swimming in matches. Leave some of those behind. It's 87%. So yeah. So hopefully we won't do it any further there. We'll leave that alone. So we've gone through Mystery Lake. Did we go everywhere? Or did we just... Forestry Lookout. So we have been through Mystery Lake. Kind of wore through it. Okay. Have we been to... We haven't been to Pleasant Valley. We could head that direction. Or we have been to Pleasant Valley. Never mind. My memory is so bad with this. We went to Ash Canyon and got the backpack. So we've dipped our toe in Pleasant Valley. We haven't gone anywhere. We've dipped our toe in it. Okay, there we go. There's a little more. Desolation Point. Trying to remind myself here. Okay, so we've been through prep. Okay, all right. Still wouldn't hurt to go back to Mystery Lake because there's a chance for a bear there. We could go to Milton. A lot of goodies there. Gonna need this. My thinking is just based on getting the things we need to continue. Plus 20 is pretty good. All right, we'll leave some water here. Bring this. I don't know that I'm going to bring any of this. We've got cans. So if water becomes an issue, we can still make water. Got our stuffs to make arrows. We can take that with us. If we could get the hammer. We could even go get us a knife and the muskeg. So we can leave the raw meat outside uncooked. It'll keep. Got a good amount with us. So we're not going to starve to death. Oops. Tell you what though. Drop that. This way there's food here when we come back if we need it. Well, there's 3 things of flour here. I'm not going to worry about it. Coming up into the better part of the day. We're still 3 down. Where's our health? Come on. Climbing. I think we were at 39 when we started. We're still not in pristine conditions here. Still cold. Weather's not working with me. How are we doing in cabin fever? Not great. I don't know if we can make misanthropes without getting cold. I don't want to be tanking a bunch of damage either. We're going to try this. Try to pick up the pace here, Astrid. Well, if we're out of the wind, it's not as bad.
I can't feel my feet.
Well, this is going to be close. I think we're going to pull this off. Very nicely done, Astrid. Very nicely done. Okay, while we're warming up, how about let's start here. Mending 2. Grab a few more curtains here. Tell you what, grab 2 more. All right. Now we're warmed up. We searched all this, right? Yeah. Let's say we've pillaged. All right, same issue. Oh, we got a little boat out there. This is cool. Oh, right into the wind, of course. Like something floating right there. Like a dark. Thought it was something on the screen, but it is something floating. It's a magical fish. It's a flying fish. All right, we'll take the flying fish. Look, Astrid, we're saved. The USS Minnow, come to save us. Oh, we can actually go inside. Nothing here, but that was kind of cool. Well, we can make some more food because we have 2 rabbits up here.
I hate being told because I really do.
There's a paddle. Okay. Paddle and no boat.
I'm starving.
Well, guess what? We can have fish. We need to be outside anyway. Maybe we can build us a fire? How about we just relight this fire?
Ugh.
30 minutes there. Oh, we should have grabbed some water out of here. That was unwise. About everything needs repaired. All right, 22 minutes. We'll let it warm up. Heat. Make water. Well, the wolves took our snared rabbit. At least that's what I'm gonna say. We left him there too long. That was partially why I wanted to come over here. Oh, you're making a big fuss about something down at the bottom. Aqua tabs to the rescue. I know a lot of people ignore those things, but in situations like this, when you're doing these challenges where your resources dwindle very quickly, so something like Nogoa would probably be much, much harder in a lot of ways because the animals aren't passive and stuff. You can't heal at all. But your thirst meter is at maximum. Same with this. Thirst meter here is at maximum. Really? Can we finish the fire here?
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't.
Look. Drowned you. So like in this situation, we only had 0.16 of a liter of water. Utilizing those aqua taps is going to give us a bunch of water in a hurry. So we can nurse this fire long enough to get this water at least melted. There we go. 2 for the price of 1. We need to stay outside anyway. Oh. Double sticks. Oh, rabbits. Thank you for the gloves. I'm going to roll the dice and we're going to go towards Mystery Lake. My thinking is that hopefully we'll find a bear there. If we don't find a bear there, then maybe we go to Milton, see if there's a bear up there. And so on and so forth. Go to Hush River Valley. This would probably be a really good character to go to all the places I don't like to go. So Hush River Valley. Black Rock would be very simple. Because the wolves would ignore us. Bleak Inlet. Alright, we're getting there, Ashton. I'm going to warm you up here at the trailer. Good opportunity to sow something. Figure it probably wouldn't hurt to sleep out in the cave at some point. Grrr. What are we doing here? Gotten better, thank goodness. And keep ahead of the curve here. Whoops. You know what? This is easier to see this way. I'm thinking this is going to give us a half a degree in a half an hour. If we can sew it. Oh, double failure. That's just not right. All right, Astrid, let's go. It would have been nice if you had fixed that. It's windy, but it's not super cold. That's the power of us having slightly better clothes. The weather change is so dramatic in this. How about a one down? Can we get a one down? There we go. A one down. Fantastic. Let's get as far as we can get. Now, the bad thing with Mystery Lake is we've already pilfered it, so there's nothing to find of any excitement, I don't think. A few parts of the dam we haven't touched. But it does give us access to Milton. Was kind of thinking about this from the aspect of what's the end game here? I mean, obviously, the Long Dark doesn't have an end game, period. It's pretty much survive as long as you can. But I'm wondering with this particular scenario that I create my own end game as to reaching a certain equilibrium. I mean, this challenge that Shitwire came up with has been unique. It's very Dead World-like. Got a little bit of taste of Nagoa in a sense. Kind of like Nagoa Light is like this. There's no passive healing in Nagoa Light, but you can use the birch bark. And some other aspects to this that are interesting. I love the weather change because it's so hard to predict any amount of time. You can't rely on it. But I'm wondering at what point is it just going to become another run, just like anything else. You're going to get to a point where, you know.
I'm getting tired.
Yeah, I see that, Astrid, but I don't really want to let you rest too much. All right, let's try this one more time. I don't want to eat up all your day, but this will make you warmer if you get it done. Lucky for you, the weather held. I don't know for how long, but Still one down. Take advantage of that. 2 caves in ravine we can hang out in. TLD will not let us get to one. It's a nice thought. Now, I was trying to come up with like a goal, I guess, in this, because I would think that once we've mastered this to the point of um, we're not as cold, maybe we got we got the double bear coat, we've got double combat pants, we've got as much warmth as we can muster, and we can run around. We've got a bow. Hunting is harder, but not impossible, as we saw last week. I mean, I was able to chase the one down, and then while I'm sitting there, the wolf helps me get 2 deer. So now, I mean, just that alone has created a little bit of a cushion. So I was thinking, like, once we get like an establishment going, like, okay, we've got a little bit of food here, so Coastal is kind of an established spot. We've got all that. We've got oatmeal. We've got flour. We've got uncooked food. We're in a much better place. How about we lighten your load here? Bet you're carrying that fish. There you go. That'll save you 1.5 kilos. Starting to get colder. Oh, look at you, dear. You don't have very far to run. Are you stuck? I don't know that you can go down. Let's see if an opportunity arises here. Don't think the deer can get off of this ledge. I think he's got to come back my way. Once it runs out of space to run away from me, which is coming up very quickly. Which I'm thinking is it's going to have to run back towards me, like it is now. Didn't kill it. Our bow skill is just not strong enough.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah, well, our plans got changed slightly. You run down the road. You turd. We're exhausted. We're cold. I think it did run down the road. All right. Well, let's get over here and warm up. Maybe take a nap. It was the right idea. It just didn't get executed to its greatest fulfillment.
It's so cold.
I know.
I just want to lay down for a bit.
I have a good idea. Let's go lay down for a little bit. Arr. Run out of water again. All right, let's sleep for an hour. I think the worst part of this is if that the deer got far enough down the road that I don't know where it's going to be. It's going to be dark here soon. And the effort to get further along, because the crows aren't going to be out here. Well, that was a really good opportunity wasted. We're still fairly warm. It's not super cold. I mean, we're out of the wind and we're one down. So, okay, I'm going to press forward. We'll write the arrow off. We knew it was going to go through arrows. Had I had struck that a little more cleanly in the head, probably should have waited just a hair longer. It's a different type of hunting. Not that I'm like the great white hunter by any stretch of the means. Not on safari. Are you coming back? Are you my arrow friend? You are my arrow friend. What? The golden goose has laid its egg here in front of me. How did that happen? All right, well, maybe we get another shot at this. Now he's got 2 of my arrows. And we got archery 3. I'm impressed that you ran this far. Would you just die? I don't have any energy to be chasing you. You turned. Did you crash and burn yet? No. Going that way. This is silly. I can't believe it ran back this way.
Jeez, this is cold.
Well, bastard. Ran this way.
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
Wait. There's no way we got that lucky, did we? Did it crapped out over here by the trailer? No. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to hunker down. I'm gonna go inside, warm up. We're gonna have to make some water, though. Oh, we have that water. Forgot about that. Aqua Pure to the rescue! Water so clean you'll thought it come from the toilet. Okay, that buys us time. I forgot. I was like, I thought we made water. We did. You just didn't purify it yet. Okay, we've probably got enough to sleep on. Eat one of those. You know what? Sleep for now. We're drawing damage here. There's no way that deer is that close by. I hate. Now I've got 2 arrows wasted into it. And of course you get level 3 right at the point. Can I sneak up here? Just to get a look. Not a clean look. Alright, let's just sleep through the night. Maybe in the morning. How bad's our cabin fever? Oops. Not the best. I think it'd be worth it to strike up a fire here.
Perfect.
Alright, we don't have the luxury of the aqua. We've got to get the water to finish. In Hinterland, if you by chance happen to be watching this video and hear this, do me a favor, get a hold of your local observatory and ask them to help you build a correct sky in Blackfriars. It might be something simple as an unnoticed feature, but it would be cool. Be able to see the Milky Way galaxy drift over and have the correct stars and constellations for the latitude and longitude and time of year that you plan for this to take place. All right, we're at least warm. Do we have more coffee? We have no more tea. So just make some more. Can we make teas? Keep making water. Well, this wasn't exactly how I planned this episode to transpire. And I really, really wish I'd have gotten a better shot on the second chance.
I could lay down, have a little sleep right here.
Yeah, I know you would. And we'll go to sleep here in just a second. This is keeping us outside and helping with this. It is coming down slightly. Probably let us sleep. If it's a decent enough morning where the crows are out and we can ascertain where that deer went to, we may go harvest it very quickly before we head out. This is just more food. And that was a gift horse that I did not complete the transaction with. Really frustrating. And like everything in this game, you have an idea that you want to go do X, and sometimes something else comes out and goes, why do you want to do that? Here's the decision. A or B. A, you can get along, or B, you can butcher the shot that took down the deer. All right, more water. Keep making water. As long as this weather holds out, to allow me to make water, we'll make water. We are taking a little bit of damage with this lack of sleep, but I'm not going to sweat it. We haven't had a full meter in a very long time. All right. Not a matter of if, but when that blows out. How we doing, Astrid? How we doing? Still better than what we did when we started. All right, eat one of those. Got plenty of calories. Sleep. The other thing Ravine is going to give us is more birch bark. Should have respawned by now. All right, so let's... We can sleep 6, I think, without getting thirsty. The wind died down. That's good. Not quite morning. Good. 6 hours is possible. Let's do like 3 more. I know you're not fully rested, but I want to find out if we can see the crows. Plus, we don't need to spend all day inside. Okay, snowy. We're not going to get the crows. Oh, come on. I do not think we're going to see it. All right, I think I'm going to sleep a little bit more, see if this changes. We're not rested anyway to go anywhere. Worst case scenario, we get set up for the trip into Ravine without 2 arrows. I would rather go find my arrows and my deer. In fact, should we not be able to see? No, we don't need to know how many times we killed a wrist. Deer's killed 2. Okay, so the deer is down. Because the 2 deer we have, one was by the wolf, one was by us. The second one was the one that we didn't do so well with our hunting skills, but I'm going to take the victory that I hit it twice with the bow while I was running it. At least I didn't miss the shot. All right, still a little funky out here. Let's take a look over this ledge. Probably not. Oop, double stick. And I missed it. Yeah, I don't know what its pathing would have been. There's not a whole lot of places for it to exit the road. So my hope is we'll see it right here. You know, it's got to be on a hillside that you can't make a fire on. It's just the law of TLD. Girl, what's ailing you? Cabin fever. Okay. Well, until the crows can help us, I don't know that we're going to find this. I'm going to keep going down towards this trailer. Maybe right there. I see a lump in the road, but I don't think that's it. I think that's a rock. Stupid rock. Duck in here. Warm up. I think we'll sleep for an hour. Better part of the day is coming up again. Come on, clear skies. Not quite. No, I think that's a rock. Okay, I guess I can't go that way. I'm committed. Or need to be. There's another deer. I'm not about to shoot at you. Well, we got another one pinned in, but I'm not about to waste 2 more arrows on it. I'd like to find the one we've already mistaken. Well, I thought I'd take a chance to see if it tracked over here, but... Well. Couldn't leave well enough alone. It could have just ran off and died and kept my arrow forever. We may never have found it again. But no, it had to run by and tempt fate twice. And twice we boogered it up. Alright, I think I'm going to duck into this trailer here and we're going to wrap up this episode. Should have been in Ravine by now. That didn't work out. Who knew we were going on the great deer hunt? It's got to be up higher. Would be my guess. Keep grabbing firewood. Once again, I'm going to duck in here. It's an interesting little nook. See what? Can we sew something while we're... There you go. 27 minutes. That's a good warm-up repair. Perfect. Or is that where the bridge is? Okay. Well, we might as well look. I have no clue if the deer would have worked its way this far. I think I hear crows. There are crows. Can we make it up this little path? Did we find our ill-gotten booty? Maybe so. Here we go. I don't know if we got all the arrows. Maybe. Can. Like I said, it's always in a place you can't light a fire. I know they fixed some of this, but I think this is too much. Yeah. All right. Go. That's more than 50% frozen. Why not? We got a hacksaw. Can we quarter it with this? Okay. How about if we just butcher it up really good? Try to do it till we get cold. Might not be able to get it all, but I'm going to at least get the meat off of it. It's in a very precarious place. And one more time.
All right. This pack is getting kind of heavy.
No way we're heading up there. We're going to get a sprain here if we don't hurry. Yep. Too late.
The cold is making my head feel thick.
Yeah, we're closer to the upper trailer than we are the lower trailer. So let's go there. We merely need to warm up. So we're going to walk in the trailer. Thank you, crows.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
They're usually very noisy and drive me crazy, but... All right, we're going to walk up this trailer and we'll use that as the save point. A little longer than I wanted to go, but... I'm so glad we found a dang thing. Partly because of the arrows. The other part is that it gives us more meals. I think we were able to get 6 or 8 pounds off that thing. Not pounds, kilos. And this will put us in a really good position to head towards the ravine. We're going to have even more food than what we were taking. So next episode we head towards ravine and start a fire. Cook up our Double shot. Missing in action tier. Okay, go inside here. And
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
what a thing to end on. Beautiful. Wonderful. Anyway, we're going to end it here. Next episode, we'll head towards Ravine, try to get to Mystery Lake. At least we're going in a little more powerful, a little more food. Not the best hunting job. We got to work on that. Got to take advantage of those, but we did get to archery 3, so that will help. Archery 5 is really, I think archery 5 and getting all the warm clothes is really going to be the the point at which I'm like, okay, we're sustainable. We can sneak up on things and all that stuff. Then we'll decide if we're going to continue this this series or maybe move on to something else. But um, haven't completely thought that one through yet. But we'll figure it out. Feedback is always wonderful. So please, if you got any suggestions on something else to try or uh, whatever, please let us know. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.